So just recently, one of my students called and they said, look, I got a challenge. I said, what's one of the challenges? And they said, here's what happened is the store called and said they're going to close down that store and they're going to move to a new store, and that's going to be a big problem for me. How can they just do that? How can they close their business? And so it got me thinking, you know what? There's all kinds of opportunities that you guys don't get to see or you don't recognize. And you know what? Let me point some of these out that I've went through over the years, and this will help you guys through your ATM business. So point number one, location calls you and says, hey, I want more of the surcharge. And you're thinking, oh, here I am, we're doing $3, I'm giving them 50 cents, they want more. What am I gonna do? This is an opportunity for you. How long have you been in location? Now, a lot of times what we were able to do in this situation is we were at 50 cents, they wanted to make more money. So we were at $3. I said, look, here's what we can do. We can raise you up, we can give you another quarter, we can give you another 50 cents. We'll raise it from $3 to $3.50. And how does that sound? And they said, you know what? I just want the money. That sounds good to me. Okay, great. Here's what we can do. Also now, because our old agreement said that, what we got to do is sign a new agreement. Guess what? I get a new 5 years. But we do 8-year agreements, but I get a new 8 years. All right, maybe we were doing it for 3 years. Now I get a new 8-year agreement. They want something, I get something. They call that consideration. If they want X, I get Y. And now it was an opportunity for us to get a new agreement, and it didn't cost me anything. They were happy, they get 50 cents more or whatever they wanted more, and we got a new agreement. So everybody wins. I recognized the opportunity and acted on it. Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises, and we're here to just let you guys know that we sell ATMs. We also provide repairs on ATM dispensers, and we sell keypads just like this one and this one. This is an 8000R keypad, and this one is a 6000 keypad. We also repair these and do advanced replacements. So for $175, you give us your old keypad, which is like this one, and we'll give you a refurbished one so you can put it in your 1800, your 1500s, your 1800 SEs, and some of the Halo ones will also use this one. And with this special, we're also going to offer $50 off for any new ATM sales. Just mention the promo code 2023 and we'll take an additional $50 off our regular price of the ATM. Point number two, the location calls you and says, hey, we're going to shut down the store, we're moving. All right, this happened many times to me. They shut down a location, they moved, they got cheaper rent, they got a better neighborhood, they got better something, but they didn't like something about the location. They're just renting. So when the lease was over, they moved the store. Well, guess what? We moved with them, we put the ATM into the new store, and now I keep my eye open because you know what? That store was great for a tattoo spot, or that store was great for a barbershop, or that store was great for a convenience store. One of those things, and it was great. Now I know when somebody else comes in, now I can put my ATM in. What do? I said, hey, you got the number of the landlord? They said, sure. I get the landlord, and I said, hey, let me know if you're gonna rent the store. We would like to put an ATM in there. And I kept a close relationship with the landlord. I kept my eye on the store just in case somebody comes in. I'm always watching it because I know it was a good location. That's why we were there. So there's an opportunity now to pick up a new location, and I made friends with the landlord. So guess who gets the first shot? That would be me. Point number three, I always go around, I'm looking for ATM spots. So one of the things I run in from time to time is the ATM's out of service that's in that current location. Maybe sometimes it's an older ATM, it's been out of service for months, if not years. Sometimes it's a newer ATM, but it's out of service. That brings me to a conversation with the clerk there or a store manager or whoever's there. Hey, notice your ATM is out of order. What's going on? They tell me the details. Yes, that we own our own. That guy never fills the ATM. It's always broke. Whatever to say, oh yeah, it's been broke for a month. Hey, this is a good opportunity for me to give him that card and start a relationship so maybe I can put my ATM in there. So always be on the lookout for those opportunities. Point number four, I walk in, this happens a lot. I walk in the store, I look around, and you know what? There's no ATM, but I noticed there was ATM holes in the ground. There was an ATM there at one point. Now I strike up a conversation. Hey, do you have an ATM? No, we don't. All right, how long you been in the store? Oh, we just took over the store about 3 months ago. All right, that's good for me. Now I know somebody had their ATM in there, they pulled it out, the store closed down, now that it's open again, and there was probably a good spot. So I can now strike up, hey, you don't have an ATM. I noticed there was one in here, and now you can have a conversation. So I'm looking on the ground. A lot of times you'll see holes in the floor or where their ATM was, and now you know that somebody had an ATM in there at one time, and you could put yours in there. And point number five, and this happens all the time. hey, I just read an article that the city is going to band together. They're going to start a fundraising event. They're going to have concert venues in this month. Next year, they're going to start the process. They're going to do these fundraising activities because they're trying to raise money for a new fire truck, or they're trying to raise money for whatever. And they're going to have a concert. They're going to have 3-day music festival. They're going to have this amazing fundraising. Okay, guess what? They need an ATM. What do? Contact the city. Hey, I noticed you're having this. Here, we put ATMs in the venues. You're going to need an ATM for your 3-day music festival. And now I get a mobile event. Sometimes those fundraising activities last for years, maybe once, or it's just a one-time event. Either way, develop a relationship with the people who are doing fundraising, and you have an opportunity to put your ATM into those venues, either for that first year or maybe many years to come. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business, so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom with one transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.